Hi, my name is Donna Safira. I am the owner of this fitness studio. 7 days for 3 hours. There are 10 different programs such as yoga, salsa, Zumba, Pilates and more. There are beginner, intermediate and advanced levels. Programs are available for kids, adults and seniors as well. Currently the studio uses manual class booking system and the member must fill form or calls the studio to book or cancel the class. This process is inefficient and time-consuming for staff and members. It is hard for instructors to manage attendance and cancellation via paper or call. To grow business, I must analyze the business. But how do I do it?
Donna, me and my team can help you. I will now present the solution for your problem. Firstly, we will build a data model for the business by using tools such as Irwin and Lucidchart. Next, we will build a database that allows to store huge amount of data using SQL Server Management Studio. Finally, we will present dashboards that will allow you to make strategic business decisions using Microsoft Power BI. You may want to know how this Fitness Studio subscription tool will help you. The demography dashboard will give you general business and member overview. Cancellation and booking dashboard helps to understand your clients and deliver outstanding customer service. Program dashboard helps to grow your business. Sales dashboard will forecast revenue and enhance sales performance. So what are you waiting for? Let's start managing your business today. Use our Fitness Studio subscription tool to manage your database, increase sales, improve customer experience, save your time, and elevate your business growth. Connect with us on 12th October at 10:30 to 11 am for the project demonstration. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to the Fitness Studio subscription model project demonstration. Myself, Kanizi Zainab, and today me and my team members will be presenting the project demonstration. We began the project on 23rd July 2021 with a team of 3 members. I, Kanizi Zainab, was the project manager and database designer. Faruqi Pereira was researcher and BI dashboard designer, and Kulsum Fatima was team lead and data analyst. The project was successfully completed by 15th October 2021. This presentation will cover details about project introduction, problem statement, proposed solution, user stories covered, project relevant literature, project methodology or approach, outline of product task, product development process, overview of product testing, conclusion, and the references we have used for this project. Our client is a fitness studio owner. This studio is a building with 3 rooms and is open all 7 days of the week with 3 sessions each day. There are 10 different types of programs with beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels. They are programs that accommodate all age groups, including kids, adults, and seniors. The problem is that the client studio uses manual class booking system, where members need to book classes monthly, either by filling a form or calling the studio. This process is very time consuming and hinders the customer experience. There is a need to analyze the business for its growth as well. To overcome these problems, the proposed solution establish an online class subscription system through which the members can book and cancel at any time, and build user-friendly interactive dashboards for analyzing the business to make better business decisions, implicating business growth. As part of client's requirement, we have built SQL database and populated with 3 years dummy data. The dashboard we develop will be accessed by Fitness Studio Manager or Fitness Studio Admin. We developed 5 dashboards as part of the solution, including member demographic, program and classes, booking and cancellation, finally, sales and profit dashboard based on user stories. We have used 37 user stories in total. We worked on database user stories from 14th to 24th August 2021. The database user stories cover information related to research, data modeling, creating and populating of database. We covered member-related user stories as part of Sprint 1 for visualizing age and gender diversity of the members, income range of members, occupation of members, referral type to the studio, membership duration, continuing or discontinuing members, marital status, and location of members. The visualizations in Sprint 2 were based on user stories that covered information about programs and classes, including total programs and total classes, level types, popular instructors, total bookings, and total cancellation, as well as booking forecast for the upcoming year, month, and day. Moving to the visualization in Sprint 3. These were based on user stories that covered information related to booking, cancellation, and business revenue. It also includes total sales and profit by year, quarter, month, and day, including forecasted sales and profit by year, quarter, month, and day, sales by subscription type, as well as sales by payment type. Total cancellation and reason for cancellation was also recorded as part of visualization in the Sprint 3.
I'm Tarika Pereira. I'm continuing from literature review. At the initial stage of our project, we conducted comprehensive and constructive literature review. That review had two aspects. First one is academic researchers, and second one is for commercial researchers. From academic researchers, we could able to get insight for two main things. One is insight for developing project user stories, because we must select most crucial and highly related factors for the fitness studio. By conducting academic research literature review, it provided a solid foundation for the project and developing user stories. As well as we could able to finalize on dashboard designing tool as Power BI and database management tool as SQL Server Management Studio. There were a lot of literatures which were supporting for tool performance and their advantages. Next slide will discuss about the commercial researchers. So much of studies have discussed the positive impact of implementing data management system in Fitness Studio. As an example, enhance effectiveness and efficiency and less time consumption and high accuracy. Although these researchers provide very valuable insights and technical information for us to get strong start for our project. The next slide talk about the agile methodology. The project approach that we used was agile methodology, which contrasts with a traditional waterfall approach. The main characteristics in agile methodology is breaking down a huge project into several phases. Like that, we also segmented our project into several phases. We continuously engage with our stakeholders, especially with our client donor, to make sure that we are delivering the best outcome for her. Although this approach reduced uncertainty due to the high flexibility, and we could able to address most of stakeholders' interest by implementing iterative manner. Team communication and collaborations were really high, and it was a privilege to make this project success. The Scrum is an agile framework which helps teams to work in iterative manner effectively on time. Work must be completed within a sprint, and sprint reviews were conducted at the end of each sprint. Stand-up meetings were conducted every week by the Scrum Master to track the project progress. Our project consisted of 3 sprints. Each sprint consisted of set of activities like sprint planning, daily scrums, development work, sprint reviews, and sprint retrospective. The Scrum sees team collaboration as the most effective way to create the best possible product, although transparency within the team is highly encouraged. And all the project tasks are listed down in the product backlog. In the next slide, the product backlog of our project is we have attached, and it is clearly, and each task is included with the sprint number, priority level, and completion date. Let's see the database design methodology. Database design methodology consisted with 3 phases. There are conceptual, logical, and physical database design. So we used early data modeling tool to develop logical and conceptual database design. Conceptual representation has the identification of the important entities, relationships, and attributes. And logical database design includes designing the relations. Finally, SQL Server Management Studio was used for physical database design, which decides how the logical structure is to be physically implemented. So we started with requirement analysis to concern about client requirements, then we can decide the scope. And we created our data model and SQL server database as logical and physical database design, then loaded data into Power BI for visualization. In next slide, in dashboard design principles, initially we gathered important information for dashboards, like who are the main users, in which platforms the dashboard is going to be appeared. And ideation stage, it was like brainstorming session. So the key performance indicators were identified for the dashboard, like what are the key measures, what filters need to be applied, and what action icon might be used in the dashboard, like that. Then develop the storyboard for the dashboard and design the layout for the dashboard with the theme color and which types of diagrams that are going to be used in the specific user stories. And the end, execute the dashboard and present to the client, and feedback was received and incorporated. Under the outline of product task, we have listed down all the tasks that relevant to the specific sprint. We had 3 sprints in entire project. So in sprint 1, we did the requirement analysis and literature review for the Fitness Studio subscription project, and then performed data modeling in Irwin data modeling tool, and created data dictionary, and created a relational database in SQL, and populated room table and member table data, and created demography dashboard and tested it. And in sprint 2, same like in sprint 1, we did the literature review and populated data in program and classes and instructor tables, and created a program and booking dashboard and tested the dashboard. And in sprint 3, specifically what we did, populate subscription and booking table data, and then created home page and linked the dashboard, and we set the navigation buttons in the home page as well, and we created the promo video for the product and did the documentations. And then in this slide, it shows the data model that we created for our project. In here, they're altogether 8 entities, like instructor, room, subscription, member, fitness class, program level, booking, and program. So each entity has specific attributes, and we have identified a primary key and foreign key for each entity, and we have connected the entities with the relevant relationships. So in this video, it's demonstrate the working on SQL of us. So first we created the database called class subscription, and then we imported the data to the specific tables. So in here, as it's showing in booking table, so we can see the first 1,000 rows of the booking table. There was more than 6,000 bookings in the table, but in here it shows only the first 1,000 rows. So then so in product development process, so in initial, there were initial phase, planning phase, execution, and closing. So in initial phase, we selected the project and team and did the literature review. And in planning stage, we did the project storyboard, roadmap, and project schedule. And in execution phase, which took more than 50 days, so we did all the sprint work and create data modeling and design the relational database. So in closing phase, we received the feedback of client and supervisors, and we discussed about the lessons we learned and recommendations and documentation. So this is the work branch structure that we have done for the project.
Hi, myself Kulsum Fatima, and I'll talk about the product dashboards. This is the demography dashboard. Here you can see different KPIs on the top. We have used different charts like pie chart, donut chart, bar chart, infographic chart, and map to show the demography of the members like gender, age group, booking, zip code, membership duration, etc. We have also provided the filter option to each chart. So clicking on that chart will change all the charts automatically. On the left-hand side, we have provided the navigation button, and we have also given a bookmark feature which will filter by year. So if you click on a specific year, all the charts will show the information for that specific year. Moreover, we have provided the navigation button to the other page. So clicking on that button will take you to the next dashboard, which is the program dashboard. Moving on to the next sprint 2, we have created program dashboard. This dashboard has the key performance indicators on the top, like total bookings. We have used different type of charts like infographic, donut chart, pie chart, tree map, bar chart, and word cloud to show the different information related to program and classes. On the left-hand side, we have provided the navigation functionality. We have also provided filters to each chart. So clicking on a specific chart will change all the other charts. Clicking on the navigation button will take you to the booking page. So this is the booking dashboard. On the top, we have provided a slicer which will filter according to the programs. We have provided different charts like infographic, pie chart, gauge chart, drill down donut chart, forecasting chart, and table to provide information regarding booking by year, month, etc. We have also provided filter option. If you click on a specific program, it will filter as per that program, like example, yoga in this case. On the left-hand side, we have provided bookmark option, which will filter according to the year. We have also provided the navigation functionality, which will help you to move to the other pages. On the top, we have provided reset button. Moving on to the next sprint, sprint 3, we have created a home page for the sprint 3 where you can see the title and URL link on the top, key for performance indicator, project description, and different navigation buttons, which will take you to the other dashboards. Here you can see that if we click on the sales dashboard, it takes you to the sales dashboard where we have key performance indicators on the top. We have used different charts like drill down bar chart, infographic charts to show you information regarding sales and profit by year and quarter. Here we can see different filter options are given to filter by month, year, and day. We have also used the infographic chart here to show the sales by payment type like credit card, cash, and to show the sales by subscription type, which is fixed and pay-per class. We have also provided the forecasting option for sales and year by month and day. We have also provided a ribbon chart to show sales by month and day, and drill down and drill up option is provided for that ribbon chart. On the left-hand side, you can see different navigation buttons provided and bookmark feature which is provided where you can filter by a specific year. Moving on to the next dashboard, you can see that if you click on the cancellation navigation button, it will take you to the cancellation dashboard. This cancellation dashboard will have a slicer on the top, which will filter according to the programs. We have used different charts here to show the cancellations like pie chart, infographic chart, slicer, question and answer, etc. Here you can see if you click on a specific program, yoga, all the charts will filter as per yoga. And if you select it again, it will show you all the programs. This is a drill down donut chart, which will show you cancellation by program and by cancellation by class. You can reset the slicer as per your requirement. On the left-hand side, you can see different options for navigation, and we have also provided an option to categorize by date of joining. So if you move the slicer, it will categorize by date of joining. On the top, there's a reset button. I will now provide some of the benefit of this product to the Fitness Studio management. This Fitness Studio subscription system will help the management to transform from a manual booking system to a SQL Server database management system, which will automate the booking and cancellation process. The BI dashboard will provide various insights that will help the management in making business decisions, which will in turn increase the sales and profit. This automated booking system will improve the customer experience and increase customer satisfaction. Moreover, it will reduce the manual tasks, eliminate errors, and make retrieval and updation faster and easier. Next, we have performed the product testing using the acceptance criteria. Here you can see the database user stories, which we tested against the acceptance criteria, and the result was verified from the SQL database. All the database user stories passed the acceptance criteria. Next, we have performed the product testing for Sprint 1. Here you can see the visualization user stories were tested against the acceptance criteria, and the result was verified using the charts from Power BI. All the Sprint 1 user stories passed the acceptance criteria. Similarly, we performed the testing for the Sprint 2 and Sprint 3 visualization stories. All the Sprint 2 and Sprint 3 user stories also passed the acceptance criteria. Therefore, we have successfully created a Fitness Studio subscription system for the Fitness Studio along with the concept of a database using the SQL Server Management Studio. We have also created BI dashboard for the Fitness Studio management, which will help them to analyze best classes, returns, participation to make better business decisions. These are our list of references. Thank you.